Hey, it's your boy T-Way Sports and Culture, back putting a little game in your brain and showing love to those doing the same. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the content, you feel me? But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get right into this. Boxing fans, Black Friday just got a lot better for us because it's official. November 24th, we have Demetrius Andrade, 32-0, super middleweight, versus David Benavidez, 27-0, WBC middleweight champion, and it's official. November 24th, PBC card is going down. I can't wait, man. This is going to be a great fight. Two good fighters, two good super middleweights getting it on, clashing during the Thanksgiving holiday, whether you celebrate it or not. We going to have some good entertainment, man, and I cannot wait. As we all know, man, both these fighters have been chasing Canelo Alvarez for quite some time, with David Benavidez being the recent duck victim of Canelo Alvarez. I think this is a really good follow-up fight for David Benavidez with his follow-up fight from earlier this year with Caleb Sweethand Plant. It's going to be a good one, man. As we know, Demetrius Andrade has recently joined the PBC. He's been clamoring for a huge fight for a long time. He's also been chasing behind Canelo Alvarez for quite some time, calling him out, where Canelo Alvarez notoriously ducked him during a post-fight interview with the famous words, "Payday, you want payday?" I know that. So Demetrius Andrade has been clamoring for a huge fight at the super middleweight division for some time, and looks like he finally got one, man. Both these guys gonna have two good, one another on their resume. I think this is a good building block for both of them. It's going to be a really interesting fight. David Benavidez being the bigger, more active fighter, more pop, stronger, aggressive, with Demetrius Andrade being the slicker counter puncher, with some pop, very good stylistic matchup. It's going to be interesting to see how Demetrius Andrade can handle the pressure of David Benavidez. As I said, we saw earlier this year, David Benavidez versus Caleb Sweethand Plant. Another good similar stylistic matchup where David Benavidez was able to get the victory. He was getting outboxed earlier in that fight versus Caleb Plant, but the activity and just the aggressiveness and the come forward style was just too much for Caleb Plant. He wore him down, really put a beating on him in the end. So I'm really interested to see this fight. Yeah, man, we're gonna see what this really does for the super middleweight division. We know Canelo Alvarez has kind of been doing a lot of duck work here in that division the last couple of years, bouncing back between that and fighting at cruiserweight with his recent loss to Dimitri Bivol. So we'll see if this fight is able to force a mandatory fight for Canelo versus David Benavidez. But this is going to be a good, challenging fight for David Benavidez. And, man, I'm loving it, man. I can't wait to see what happens. The PBC showing out yet again. Just another good fight for a great year in 2023 of a great roster of fights for them. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We also have a couple other fights in the fall that I'm looking forward to, with Shakur Stevenson returning to the ring versus Edwin De Los Santos on November 16th, and Ryan Garcia scheduled to return November 18th. It's going to be jam-packed, man, so I know I'm going to be tuned in for both boxing and football this fall, man. So really seeing how this goes. Right now I'm leaning towards David Benavidez, but I want to see how this plays out. See how this looks, man, with him following up with another slick fighter, seeing if that style holds up in the ring against that, and waiting for the results of the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo fight September 30th. I know that recently Bud Crawford said that he's willing to go to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez, depending on the outcome of that fight. But we'll see. We'll see how that all turns out. Bud still has a scheduled rematch with Errol Spence, in which we're still waiting on which weight we're going to be fighting at for that fight. Not sure if it's going to be 147, with rumors speculating that it'll either be at 147 or 154, but we'll see how all this kind of shakes out. But I think the landscape is just shaking up to be another following good year for boxing. Just ready to see the results of this fight and see what it does for the super middleweight division. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think of the fight. Who do y'all have winning? Give me your breakdown, your predictions. November 24th, David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. It's going down. Holla.